Yes, today I'm in the birthplace of the composer who penned that iconic tune. Which county am I in, though? Find out in just a moment. You didn't think I was playing, did you? Today I'm helping a couple who want to find a country abode that's just bursting with character. And we definitely deliver the period goods in one cottage.
I like the beams in here and the range cooker.
But our buyers are slow to warm to the charms of the mystery house.
I think more positives are coming now than they were when we initially walked into that room and thought,
it couldn't get any worse, really, could it? Today I'm in Somerset, and this is the village of Wellow. Now, many people believe that Londoner Thomas Arne composed the national anthem, but many academics are of the view that his was a cover of an earlier version by John Bull. Now, John was born here in this quiet West Country village in the 1560s. He became a favourite of Elizabeth I, and he even became royal organist. Now, a collection of his compositions from 1619 included a tune that we all sing today, God Save the Queen. But let me tell you, music isn't the only thing in this county that's fit for royalty. The sixth largest county in England, Somerset shares borders with many other counties, including Devon and Dorset, as well as the Bristol Channel to the north. Lying between the Quantocks and Mendip Hills, Somerset's flats dominate the centre of the county. Towering over these lowlands stands Glastonbury Tor, once an island in the marshes. Many believe this to be Avalon, the seat of the fabled King Arthur. The fenlands were drained in the 17th century, leaving the Tor high and dry, but creating perfect farmland. To see another of Britain's great wonders in this county, then you could make the journey to the Mendip Hills and Cheddar Gorge. These limestone cliffs may share their name with the famed local cheese, but in the Middle Ages it was actually known for its Saxon palace. Palaces may be in short supply here, but you may need a right royal budget for a Somerset house with historic pedigree. The price of an average detached property is £265,000. That's a princely £14,000 above national average. Expensive locations include popular heritage villages like Wedlow, where you could add up to £50,000 onto the budget for a character home. If you look in areas like Bridgewater, then property is much more affordable. Well, whether you're a prince or a pauper, there are some fantastic period properties to be had right across this county. The most common traditional building material in the county is ham stone, cut from Ham Hill in the south. The quarries are still going strong, so it's possible to find anything from a new build to a period cottage in the honey-coloured rock. Prices for a two-bedroom detached house start around the £150,000 mark. If you want to feel like a character in a Jane Austen novel, then a Georgian terraced house made from Bath stone is a must. The Palladian-styled frontages are very impressive. However, most of these properties have been split into apartments, and a two-bedroom flat costs upwards of £200,000. But if you'd like a property with a very homely elegance, then the area just south of Glastonbury would be a perfect choice, as here you'll find workers' cottages built from characterful blue lyre stone. Prices for a three-bedroom home begin in the region of £275,000. There are lots of charming properties to be found here, but will any of them interest our buyers? Let's meet them and find out. John and Penny have lived in their modern and very practical five-bedroom home on the outskirts of Gloucester since 1995. But now their children have flown the nest, they can finally make the life changes they've been yearning for.
The village we live in at the moment, I suppose if you could call it a village, is you know, it was pretty much all built in the 70s here, so it's all it is very bland architecture. You know, we want something now with a bit more, that bit more character, a little bit more rural, to say the least. I suppose we're bored with living in this type of housing. We've always lived in it.
While there's clearly not enough character in this home for them, there's one more thing the house is definitely lacking.
It would be good to move somewhere where we've got more actual living space downstairs rather than, as we've got at the moment, with too many bedrooms and not enough space downstairs.
Penny works from home as a weight loss consultant, whilst John's job in telecommunications takes him all over the world, though he too can do a lot of work from home. As a result, they want to create a good working environment within the property, as well as having all the benefits of being in the heart of the countryside, and they think they found the perfect location.
The area we're looking to move to now is the south part of Somerset and down into Devon, primarily along the M5 corridor, probably no more than half an hour either side of that, down to no further south than Exeter.
And my parents also live down near Exeter, so it'd be nice to be able to visit them more easily and more often.
And while it may sound like a lovely, relaxing existence, our buyers are not averse to having the odd adrenaline-fueled moment in the country either.
One of my main passions, I suppose, is motorsport, and many years ago I used to race karts before we had children, and had a bit of break, then had a kit car and started off in hill climbing. One, because it doesn't take up too much time, maybe a few times a year, and it's relatively cheap to do. You can take any car and you're timed up a hill. It does make for a nice family day out as well. As the family come along and take a picnic and watch me make a fool of myself going up the hill.
Which just leaves the all-important subject of money.
The budget for our move is £300,000.
Penny would like the new house to be within a short distance of her parents in Exeter, while John needs to be within a half-hour drive of the M5, so he can commute easily when required. I caught up with them in a typically picturesque Somerset setting to discover more about their move. Hi guys, welcome to Somerset, and it's your birthday.
It is.
What a way to spend it. Well, hopefully we'll find you a house, the ultimate present. You've been in your current property for what, 16 years?
Yes, 16 years.
In Gloucester. So why are you moving now?
The children have all grown up and left home, so we've got no reason to actually be staying in the area for jobs or anything else.
Okay.
And we've,
And the house we've got's got too many bedrooms, so we're looking to reduce the number of bedrooms.
Oh, so you're downsizing?
Not necessarily downsizing.
rearranging, hopefully to have more space downstairs and less bedrooms upstairs.
Okay. Well, and how come you want the space downstairs?
We could do with an extra room, either a study or another room downstairs, because John
I work
works from home.
a lot, yes.
Okay.
And I also see customers at home for my weight loss business.
Great, I might have to come and see you. And what are you looking for? You're in a new build now, aren't you?
It's 70s
Right,
house,
so are you
yeah,
looking
so
for
it's,
something with more character?
Yes, with a lot
Definitely.
more character after living in these type of houses all our lives, really. So, yeah.
What sort of character would you like?
possibly a beam or two,
Right, okay.
fireplace,
Fireplace, yes.
anything. I mean, it could be modern or old, but something a
It's
little
got to
bit
have a lot of
different.
character.
Yeah.
Are you good at compromising? Or do you definitely know what you want?
I don't think we're that good at compromising.
Oh no. Well, let me rephrase it. Who's the boss?
Penny will decide,
Right
and I'll
then.
come up with the arguments.
Okay. How much have we got to spend, Penny?
300,000.
300,000, okay. Well, as always, we've got 3 properties to show you, one of them being the mystery one. Hopefully all 3 will put a smile on your face, but there's only one way to find out. Should we get going?
Yeah, let's
Come
go.
on. For their budget of £300,000, John and Penny's wish list is topped by one important word: character. They'd also like a large kitchen diner, a utility room for the dogs, a room downstairs for use as a study to work from home, 3 bedrooms, and a manageable garden. Well, we've got 3 fantastic properties to show them, all of which we think they'll love. As usual, I'll be asking them to guess the price at each one before I reveal it. Our final option is, as ever, the mystery house, which might just convert them to a life they've never lived before. We begin our house search around 10 miles south of Taunton in the popular village of Coombe St Nicholas. We're just a 45-minute drive from Penny's family in Exeter and under 10 miles from the nearest junction of the M5 for John's potential commute. Before we get a glimpse of our first house, we're stopping off for a quick look at the village. It's a lovely little community. About 1,300 people live here. And it's got everything you'd need. As you can see, the post office behind. It's also got another convenience store, a pub, really active village hall, apparently the hub of the community. And the name itself has Celtic origins. How lovely, eh? How romantic. Coombe meaning valley. It's a lovely valley to be in, isn't it?
It looks lovely, yes.
Well, should we go and have a look at the house?
Yes.
Come on. Our first property will certainly deliver all the character they're craving. It's a stone-built cottage that dates back some 300 years. So this is it.
It looks lovely.
It does, doesn't it?
It does, yes.
Lovely from the
It's
outside.
very nice from the outside, yes.
Do you like the whole kind of country cottage feel?
Yes, definitely. It's the sort of thing we're looking for.
Why don't we have a look?
Let's go have a look.
So it's a hit from the outside, and hopefully they'll take to the interior of this beautiful property just as easily. Come on in.
Has beams.
It does have beams.
It does have beams.
It does have beams. You're in the 300-year-old part of the property. But this is your living space. You've got a multi-fuel burner behind you.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Yes. I like the older beams sort of across the doorways. I'm not too sure about
About the,
beams going across the ceiling.
You could change that pretty easily, though. Well, there are plenty of other rooms that might sway you. Unfortunately, the cat doesn't come with the property, but let's go have a look at the kitchen. On one side of this sitting room is a dining room with more of those lovely ceiling beams. But I'm going to show them the kitchen next, which hopefully will have them feeling like the cat that's got the cream. Again, very clean lines.
Yes. Yeah. Ceilings.
You just
a
about
little
make
low,
it.
but yeah.
Oh, it is quite low, isn't
It's
it?
as very
You've got underfloor heating here.
All right.
Lovely stone floor.
It is. It's yeah.
It's done beautifully. You've got
It is.
oak surfaces, Belfast sink. Size-wise?
It is quite small. I couldn't really fit a table
No.
in the middle of it.
I think with the dining room where it is, it's okay.
Also, through that door, you've got a really good sized utility room. Again, the same unit, same floor.
All right.
And a separate door, which is leading out to the garden.
Oh, is it?
So
Right. Okay.
if you're bringing the dogs after a walk or whatever, you don't have to use the front door.
No.
Especially
Yes,
with that
that's
cream
wonderful.
carpet.
Yeah.
You've got downstairs loo also with the washing machine, dryer. So does this mean you wanted more space than we're showing you at the moment downstairs?
I would.
I think so.
Probably,
Yeah. I
yes.
think just on the initial look.
Because you also want character.
Yeah,
So
I know, and the
character
two
space,
sometimes don't go hand in hand.
Well, very
so
often don't go hand in
No,
hand.
Yeah.
no,
That's
that's
the
right.
problem. So it's character versus space in this property, it seems. Now I'm going to show them what this cottage has to offer upstairs, where there are two good-sized double rooms for guests, both immaculately finished, and a very stylish family bathroom, which comes with corner shower. But it's time to see where John and Penny would be sleeping. And currently, this is the master bedroom.
That's quite small, actually, isn't it?
It is on the smallish side.
We are used to a very
Very.
big
We have,
bedroom with a
unfortunately,
dressing area and
Yeah,
a
right.
bathroom at the moment, so it would be quite a shock coming to something.
A shock or
This-
a change.
Well, it would be a big change.
You weren't that bothered about upstairs anyway, really, were you? You wanted the downstairs
But yes.
space. Am I trying to convince you here? Yes, I am. Am I doing a good job of it? No,
you're
I'm not. Shall I give up now? Yes, I think I will. Let's go outside, even if it's raining. You lead the way, go on. You ever get the feeling you've lost the plot? Well, luckily we're heading outside to view the garden, which is terraced and partly walled with a paved courtyard, so it's certainly very manageable. But the hidden bonus is a home office with power and telephone point, which sits at the bottom of the garden.